Our veterans are in distress. There's 150,000 displaced veterans. Many of them live under highway bridges, or on subway grates, or in homeless shelters. It's really sad. The people who defended our Constitution are broken in the heart, mind, and spirit. The Wall Street parties tend to roll back benefits, and when our veterans have a problem while they're in the military, they get discharged and they're denied an education or future health care or other benefits. That's a heck of an attack on people who defended our country and our Constitution. And it's really sad what's happening with veterans today, suffering from post-traumatic stress syndrome. This war has gone on too many years, and it's going to be a lot worse than the Vietnam War. Our veterans from Iraq, and even Iraqis themselves, are suffering from contamination from depleted uranium. The government of Iraq is another despotic government. They've attacked their people and displaced 400,000 residents by turning their homes into rubble. The children, their soldiers, and our veterans suffer from contamination from depleted uranium. The war in Afghanistan wasn't much better. No democracy will happen there either. Malala Joya was once a legislator, had 7 assassination attempts on her life. She purports that there's a criminal government backed up by the Democrats and Republicans. And anyone can be labeled a terrorist at any time. The war in Afghanistan and Iraq have not been worse for democracy, but they've made things even worse there. With drone strikes throughout foreign countries like Yemen, Afghanistan, or even Pakistan, have targeted innocent civilians, not terrorists. They've bombed wedding parties, they've bombed parties with young girls, and they killed old people. Many of the drone strike operators are suffering from post-traumatic stress syndrome. It's time that we elect someone who understands what the veterans' needs are and what's going on with veterans. There are several bills available in Congress to retrain and have the veterans placed back into circulation in civilian life. It's hard to say whether it will ever be well again. Our veterans have lost and sacrificed too much, thinking that they're defending our democracy and our Constitution. And unfortunately, the Democrats and Republicans, the Wall Street coalition parties, have given them a raw deal. I advocate that we need to defend our veterans. We need to do the patriotic thing and help them out, because it's wrong what's happening to them. Let's talk about children. Our children want the best in life, and we want the best for our children. We want them to have an education. Unfortunately, many of children are being victimized now by a Kids for Cash program in which children are going to prison. This is wrong. We shouldn't have private prisons. The privatization schemes are victimizing our children because they're even victimizing the public school system. The privatization schemes means that the government is catering to hedge fund brokers on Wall Street. Our kids get a substandard education, while they prop up the kids who come from elite families. The private institutions and charter schools want to take over private schools, but this would only make our children disposable. The elite kids would get ahead from the top 1%, and our kids would go down, and there would be absolutely no help for kids who need special attention in school and need a little extra education. College tuition has gone up unbelievably, and the availability for work for college kids is really lackluster. Many of our kids who graduate college go into bankruptcy even before they're 22 years old. Many people here in my state, New Jersey, who grew up here can't even afford to go to college in their own state. The war on kids has got to come to an end. So does the war on senior citizens. Senior citizens suffer too from very low Social Security wages. There was a scam on Wall Street at one time, and that scam stole a lot of their 401ks, and many senior citizens have got to go back to work. It's a very sad situation for our seniors, because even there's a war against them, no one was there to protect them. Our government offers no protection for its citizens, whether it's children, working families, senior citizens, minorities, and women. Everyone is under attack these days. Our oligarchy has really waged a revolution against us.